the fruits and the gifts of the Spirit too. The calling of God to humanity is repentance. When some people discover that they have supernatural gifts, they will term it as a call to go into doing God's work in the church. That is what led many of them into the church these days. They never heard a call for repentance, but a call to do God's work in His vineyard. If you are one of these, you are in error. Know that you aren't sent by God. It's your flesh that calls to destroy your life and your destiny. You can't say you're called based on gifts alone without repentance. That kind of calling is a counterfeit. If your calling is from God, it will only be to salvage your soul from destruction. Why would He call you to work for Him without first cleansing you from the corruptions and removing the cobwebs of darkness? It's the gifts that call many, not God, because they have the gifts of singing or visions. Without repenting from their sins and the works of the flesh, they enter into the ministry no one sent them. When the challenges of life knock at their door, who will they call? God will surely go with those whom He sent, even to the uttermost part of the earth, to be with them and prevent their leg from stumbling against a stone. Mission without divine presence is just like incurring His wrath. No wonder Moses refuses to go if the presence of God is not with them. It's your transformation that activates the manifestation of His presence, not your gifts. There was a man who was slapped in a bus by a woman, and the people there asked him to return that slap to the woman. The reply of the man was that his hand had been nailed to the cross of Jesus Christ. Some chorister in the church are yet to nail their hand. That's why they are slapping each other in the church, because of microphone. This is the type of Christian who is yet to go to Calvary that'll make people not respect the Christ they represent. Children of God are not as many as the children of the devil. There are sons and there are servants. It's the fruit in your life that will put you where you're supposed to be. Even if the children of the devil are working in God's vineyard, their sin will find them out. The fruit of their life will expose them. God won't anoint a man that haven't passed through His quarry sight. He won't endow a man who is yet to visit Calvary for the crucifixion of his flesh and for the spiritual circumcision of his heart to remove the foreskin of his flesh. Even Jesus Christ passed through His own wilderness experience and was tempted by the devil. How should yours be different? Every minute and in every second, God is disqualifying His servants who bowed to Satan for the world's glory, no matter how gifted they are. The day God disqualified King Saul, the people of the land didn't notice. They still believed that he was one of the prophets. Most of the workers in the vineyard of God are monetizing God-given talents. You can't